Hello folks, this is Sula speaking. You're listening to a preview video for Game 2 of Civ4 AI Survivor Season number 8. As usual, let's go ahead and load the map and take a quick look at who we have competing here. Now, as with all of our opening round games, we have either 6 leaders or 7 leaders taking part in the game. We have 7 leaders for this one. It's one of our larger games. And as also for our opening round games, we have 2 seeded leaders. These are leaders that have done better in past competitions. Our Pool 1 leader is Justinian, and our Pool 2 leader is Gilgamesh. The other leaders are unseeded. All right, first up, a quick overview of the map. Here's what it looks like here. All 7 civs are kind of distributed in a circle around this Pangea map. And here are the resources turned on for the curious. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the individual leaders we have in this game. First up, as mentioned, our Pool 1 leader is Justinian. Justinian was the winner of Season 1 of Civ4 AI Survivor. He has come close. He's made it back to the championship game in another season, has not won the overall competition since then. He has really good traits, spiritual, imperialistic. These are some of the best traits for Civ4 AI Survivor. Does the military plus religious combination better than almost any other leader in this game. Biggest weakness is he will not declare war at pleased relations, so sometimes he is not as aggressive as he should be, but he tends to be aggressive enough. He usually founds a religion, is able to make some friends that way, and he tends to do pretty well, so he's got the northern starting position here. All right, our Pool 2 leader for this game is Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is a bit of an unusual leader in the sense that he's quite aggressive. He's definitely on the warmonger scale. He has a low peace weight, but he also kind of likes cultural stuff. He actually has a pretty high build wonder emphasis, and his traits kind of pull in that direction as well. Creative, protective trait. So it's a little bit wonky. That said, he's been, I guess, very successful in some seasons, but then not successful at all in other seasons. So he's a little bit of a hit or miss leader. And I'm wondering if the marble resources kind of cause him to go wonder crazy in this game. I guess we'll find out. But he has also had some really dominant victories in the past as well. So as I said, he's a bit of a hit or miss leader. All right. The remaining leaders in this game are unseeded, so let's quickly go through and cover who they are. First up, we have Bismarck. Bismarck shifted to the green color here because we already had already had Justinian, who has a very similar color at the top of the screen. Bismarck, one of the German leaders in this game, expansive, industrious. He is kind of mediocre for AI Survivor purposes. He had one really good game. I think it was in Season 6, but other than that has not really done a whole lot. He's pretty middling in terms of most of his ratings, in terms of like aggression, in terms of build wonder, trade units. He's kind of somewhere in the middle, and that has not been a recipe for success. So I don't anticipate he'll be one of the more popular picks for this game, but I guess we will find out, and he may surprise us. Next up, we have Catherine, one of the Russian leaders up here. Kathy was a seeded leader in some of the previous seasons, but not in this one. She has great traits for expanding, creative, imperialistic. Really good at getting settlers out on the map and claiming land. That said, she is also someone who makes a lot of enemies. She's reasonably aggressive, likes the military stuff, but she also likes to make demands of other leaders, and she often will kind of get herself into trouble in that respect. So she's also done really well in some games, and also it's kind of flamed out in other games because she does tend to make a lot of enemies, as I said. I also think she has drawn not a particularly great starting position for this game, but we will find out. Then down here, we have Genghis Khan Temujin, one of the Mongol leaders. He has really had no success in past seasons. I don't believe he's ever won a game. Actually, I don't think he's even come in first or second in a game. And that's because he is crazy, crazy aggressive. He is like super duper duper aggressive. He's in the Montezuma Shaka tier there. So he likes to declare wars, fight lots of wars, and he tends to flame out because his economy is not very good. You can see his traits, aggressive, imperialistic, are pretty much all about fighting. And yeah, it really has not succeeded in the past, but he does look like he's drawn a better starting position for this particular season. All right, still 2 more leaders to go. Next up, we have Tokugawa, the only Japanese leader in Civ 4. Tokugawa is famous for being the isolationist leader. He won't sign open borders with people in Civ 4. He doesn't get along with his neighbors. He has pretty bad traits. I mean, I guess they're good if you like promotions, but they're pretty bad at everything else. That said, even though he does not have economic traits, he's actually a somewhat decent economic leader. He actually does have some science preferences in terms of what techs he researches, and he actually has won a couple games by spaceship, but he's also had a lot of other games where his economy was just terrible because his traits are so ill-suited to that, and he really does not get along with his neighbors. So, as I said, he definitely has a distinct personality, but it generally has not been one that's led to a lot of success. And then finally, our 7th leader for this game, we have Wang Khan. only financial leader in this particular game. Winecon is unusual in the sense that he's got this high piece weight, but he also has this completely bizarre, crazy personality. He is a favorite in the community because he's done so many bizarre, random things in the past. Like, he seems to enjoy building an army and then marching it across to the other side of the map to go attack someone. Like, don't be shocked if he goes and attacks Tokugawa or something. So he is unpredictable. He has won some games in the past, but not a lot, and I don't think he's one of the better leaders in this competition. But as we like to say, financial plus alive is the best trait combination. So if he's hanging around on turn 300, he might have a shot to win by spaceship or culture. In any case, so that's the overview for this game. I'll go ahead and show the map once again. I'll mention as before that we do run a picking contest for this game, and I will link to the picking contest form underneath this video's description if you want to get your pick in. If you're watching this, you probably already know, but we try to predict the winner of the game, the first to die, the victory condition, and a couple other things. Now, this game will take place on live stream, and that will be taking place a week from when this video gets posted. That will be on June 7th at noon Eastern time. You might want to check what that is in your local time zone, but it'll be noon Eastern time. So hopefully we will see you either on the live broadcast or on the recording later for Civ4 AI Survivor Season 8, Game number 2. Until then, have a great week. Take care, folks, and I'll see you again soon.